setting up this live stream. Didn't mean to set it up fully. And I'm going to shut my lights off and my fan because my room isn't that hot. What up, my friendos? It's Omega Dragon, and welcome back for some more Detective Pikachu of all of the games, actually. Because I haven't been playing this game for a while, and I took a tiny bit of a break from it because there was so much to learn about the game. So, I still remembered for some odd reason what we did in the last part, and that was that we were figuring out what was going on with what was going on with the R organization and what's going and pretty much that all that type of stuff. I am actually on time for when I was playing to live stream because I was down in the break wall. I was playing to live stream in between 5 and 5:15. I actually need a stylus, so I'll be right back. I got it. I turned my fan off and got hot in my room, so I decided to turn off my fan just for. So last time we were investigating a crisis that was going on, and that crisis was about Dr. Walls and how Dr. Walls might be the criminal about all of this. And in this part, we're investigating Dr. Walls' place to see what would happen if we stepped in. And the Pokemon Ranger said something about an organization that was already in Dr. Walls' place. And here we go. And about this live stream, it will be around 2 hours long. So, basically, and I already know what's going on because I've played this part before, but I haven't played this game for a month. So, we meet a guard.
This is where Dr. Walls lives. Oh, maybe he has a guest. Dr. Walls!
Manectric. Stoic and loyal.
That's an impressive Pokemon.
Yeah. Hey, you look strong. What's wrong with you?
Pikachu, let's get going.
Showing off its electricity trying to impress.
Excuse me. What?
John Walls, original piece. CL directory.
You're hurting me.
Let go of Dr. Walls!
It's all right. Calm down. I'm a police officer, son, and this man has done something very wrong. That must be him. That's Holiday's man.
Brad McMaster, Rhyme Police Lieutenant.
Move aside.
I won't! He didn't do anything wrong!
I am very sorry. I'm afraid he has you fooled. I have testimony from a reliable source that this man is often seen at the lake. Not to mention he has a previous record. Therefore, he's got to be the culprit.
You're wrong! Dr. Walls is...
Milo, please, no more. I don't want you to worry about me.
See that? Practically a confession.
Tell him! It's not true! Excuse me, sir. You can't say he's guilty based on that.
What? I'd appreciate amateurs staying out of this.
I'm not an amateur. Officer, I'm a detective.
Right on.
A detective? Well, now that's a different story. Then I insist that you stay out of official police business.
So, forcing your opinion on someone without evidence is police business?
Stay out of it.
If I find proof that you're the culprit, will you change your mind?
You can do as you please, but I'm taking Walls with me on the next ferry off of this island.
What's with this attitude? Lighten up. Before we can get any information out of Walls, we need to solve this case.
Well, now, sounds like the rookie is getting a hang of how we do things. Let's go talk to Brad about the case first. Brad, could you tell us more about the case Walls is involved in? I suppose it can't hurt. You do know about the fog situation, don't you? The fog situation? From about a week ago. A heavy fog has covered the lake and surrounding area. This has never happened before, apparently. Ah, I seem to recall Milo mentioning that too. Around some time, Pokemon from the lake started fleeing to the town, all wounded in some way or another. Don't tell me you think Walls is responsible for all of that. Of course I do. I've even gathered info that Walls is capturing Pokemon of the lake and conducting strange experiments on them. That's not true. I think I'll go see for myself what's going on at the lake. Do whatever you want, although I should warn you, the bridge to the lake has collapsed. What? Well, the best of luck to you anyway. Investigate the fog situation.
First off, we need to get to the lake. The bridge may be broken, but I'll bet you there's another way.
You could pause that if you wanted to read that message. Since I'm not too quick about it, actually. But I already knew what the message said, but you could. And I haven't played this game before, I just know this part of it.
Hey,
Hey, Tim, there's a bridge over there. I think Brad had said it had collapsed. But maybe we should have a look. Maniac! What? You're still mad? Man, you really can't take a joke, can you? About Brad. Maniac! What? Stay out of Brad's way? We should be telling him to stay out of ours. Stop fighting already. We need to start our investigation about Walls. Maniac, maniac! It's saying it's saying Walls is definitely the bad guy, and there's no way he's going to escape. There's nothing to prove that Walls is the culprit. Maybe if we find some proof that he's innocent, maybe Nectar will trust us. This is the fog situation they're talking about, and there's this girl right there. Along with Tropius, my sort of favorite Pokemon. Tropius is pretty strong. Spritzy. And there it is. Tropius. Sweet Necked. P.S. This is a Pokemon, right? It looks just like a tree. It says it can fly with the leaves on its back. How interesting. About the fog situation. Huh? You're giving us the fruit on your neck? Pew! Wow, it smells good. I could eat a whole bucket of these.
hey, Tim. Tim, look. Look what it just gave me. Oh, this is delicious. Tim, water. Bring me some water.
I think of that scene as funny. I saw that before. Basically, Tropius' stomp actually made Pikachu's choke on the banana or nanab berry. Hey, Tim, did you see something over there? Yep. Huh? No, the fog's too thick. I can hardly see anything. I could have sworn someone was just watching us. Maybe I'm just imagining things. The layer right, the li- the glare right there is what Pikachu's talking about. The bridge is broken, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a while. I guess we'd have a choice. Let's head back to town and ask around to see if there's another way to the lake. What can I do for you? About the fog situation. Walls is suspected of being the perpetrator for the fog mystery. Lieutenant Brad seems to be intent on finding proof before the boat leaves. That means we can't dilly-dally. About the bridge. The bridge ahead has collapsed. The area is unsafe, so it would be best for you to stay away. About Brad. The lieutenant is very dedicated to his work. He works passionately to bring peace to Rhyme City. I guess he's not a bad guy. Of course he's not. He just doesn't understand detective work. I know. You're the detective that solved the PCL case, right? Oh, you're quite the celebrity now. Hey, don't make fun of me. I was thinking that this was a boring island. But if you're here, maybe something interesting will happen. So, detective, do you think Walls is the culprit? No, there's no evidence, so I can't say. You're cautious, aren't you? I can't go against Lieutenant Brad's orders. But if there's anything I can help with, let me know. Wow, he's nice. About the bridge. The bridge has fallen down and can't be crossed. Wait until the fog clears. About Brad. He's not a bad person, but he's not very free. He might find it hard to get promotions, being like that. I see. Oops, don't tell anyone I said that, okay? The lieutenant can hold a grudge. Am I the only one who thinks this guy probably won't get promoted anytime soon either? Possibly. Oh, there's Louise. Man, she smells good. What brings you here? Oh, I saw the police and just got a bit worried. Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was so much going on at the lake. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this whole incident, would you? Not really, no. I don't think I will be much help. I was off to the. Oh, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I was off the island for a bit because of work. I see. About the bridge. They said the bridge to the lake has collapsed. Better to stay away for now, I think. So Brad was right about one thing. The spritzy! About the fog situation. Sprit! Yeah, the fog is making things so damp. Perfect for my perfect fur is all soggy now. About Louise. Spritzy! Proud that Louise is your partner, huh? Yeah, I can imagine. Definitely. There's my neck trick. Tim, wait up. What's up, Milo? Actually, there is a way you can get to the lake. Huh? Really? I heard about it when I was a kid, that there's a secret path that leads to the lake, somewhere on this island. I see. I hope we can find some hint as to where it is. Apparently, they always took something with them when they went through the secret path. Maybe a hint is hidden in there. Something, huh? For the time being, let's ask people who seem like they know a lot about the island. I agree. Thanks, Milo, or Milo. Forgot how you pronounce it. This is a path right here, but you can't go across it yet. Apparently, you need scrolls in order for that to help. There's Ducklet. Quack. about the fog situation. I wonder, does Ducklet Century have anything to do with the case? Quack? I wish it was duck instead of quack. It says it doesn't matter. It doesn't remember how it got hurt very well. About the secret path. Did you come from the lake, Ducklet? Duck? I'm saying duck instead of quack. But how did you get here when the bridge is down? Maybe through the secret path, or... Quack! Oh, you just swam down from the lake, huh? Something I can do for you. About the secret path. The secret path. I know I've heard that somewhere. But what was it about? About the fog situation. I've been hearing strange rumors. Don't mind my yawn there. Ever since the fog started coming in around the lake. What kind of rumors? Something about a monster with huge eyes appearing. What? All I'm saying is, watch yourself as you plan on heading up to the lake. And what you need to do is go way to the left and meet this guy. Alright, back to Lork. What's this? Timber can carry lumber effortlessly. Oh, timber! Don't see them every day. I don't think I've ever seen one in Rhyme City. What's that square log they're holding? I think they use it to train themselves. I remember hearing that they pride themselves on their strength. Oh, I see. That's pretty impressive. Alright, everyone, another day of work. I'm counting on you. Timber! Timber! I'm not very good at Timber's voice. Hey there, doing some sightseeing. If you need any baggage carried, leave it to Timber Transport. About the fog situation, actually. I guess it would be difficult to fix the bridge while the fog is still too heavy. Yeah, probably a bad idea. The fog is so thick, we wouldn't be able to see what we're doing. I guess the secret path or whatever is our only hope of getting to the lake. Oh, I remember going through that path as a kid. We used to have a lake festival here. Back in the day, we'd all go to the lake through the secret path to participate. This was way before we built the bridge, of course. Oh, I see. Festival at the lake. When the day of the festival came around, the grown-ups would pass out scrolls to all the kids. Those scrolls would have riddles on them and would help them get through the path. You wouldn't happen to have one of these scrolls, would you? No, sorry. This is from way back when I was a kid. But the old man who used to hand out the scrolls might still have some lying around. Then again, he might not even remember any of this. A scroll, huh? Well, it's the only lead we've got. Let's go ask the old man in town about the scroll. I can't say I want to talk to him more because I like the voice I'm making for him, so that's why I'm talking more. Can't say I remember what the scroll said. I do remember that we had to solve some sort of riddle to get through the secret path, though. The old man in town should know more about this. Alright, let's go check it out, Tim. Timber Transport. Get it, Tim? And then there's Timber. Because his name is Tim with the burr in the end with the of the Pokemon. Imagine if it was Tim Burr for the last name, but instead it's Tim. I don't remember his last name. I haven't played this game in a while. What is Timber Transport? Oh, we're the delivery service of this island. We get packages by boat and then deliver them to where they need to go. I see. Well, normally we work as carpenters, just like Girder and Timber in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But since this island is kind of isolated and hard to get around on, I figured this is another way my team and I could help out. Definitely worth the advice. Sadly, I can't talk to him again. I really like that. Old man, right here. What do you want to know about the scroll? The chief of timber transport told us you might have a scroll that had information about this secret path. The scrolls, of course. Now I remember. I used to hand them out to the children when we were about. Sorry, I'm trying to find a new voice for him. We were about to have our lake festival. They were. I don't know if that's what he sounds like, but I'll go onward from this. They were so excited they would always call the old road to the lake the secret path. We're also trying to get to the lake. Do you think you can let us see the scroll? You're a bit old, but you want to take on our little trial? Well, of course. I'm so happy you're interested in our culture. Wait one moment. Let me go get the scroll for you. 1 or 2 minutes later. This is the scroll I was talking about. Go on, take it with you. Thank you very much. About the scroll. Thank you very much for giving us this scroll. Mention it. Our island festival is an important part of our culture here. You young folks should learn all about our little island. Alright, we've got the scroll. Let's have a look. There are 3 pictures, and then some sort of instructions written on it. Is this a clue to the secret path? I imagine so. But first we need to actually find the secret path. Oh, sorry about that bit. Listen closely now. The 2 scales will guide you to the secret path. Remember that. The 2 scales? What do you mean? Oh, if I told you that, it wouldn't be a challenge now, would it? Finding the path is the first step. Well, good luck out there. I guess we don't have a choice. We'll have to figure out what the 2 scales means and find a path for ourselves. The secret path the old man mentioned has to be on this island somewhere. Let me know if you find anything that might be a clue. Let's give it a try. Say something to me. That's it. Give me a shout. Just like you did now. If you find anything that might be related to the secret path. The next scroll well, the next scroll, where the next scroll is talk to this guy and he will give it to you. What's wrong? Or a girl, I don't remember. About the 2 scales. 2 scales, I'm sorry. I never even heard of it. Oh, wait, was that it? I thought there were 3 scrolls that you had to get. I guess I just have to find the 2 scrolls because I actually know where scales. I know where those are. I know where it is. It is right here. There are a lot of rocks around. I wonder if some monument or something got busted. Sure looks like it. Huh? Hey, Tim, check this out. 2 marks chiseled into the stone. Hey, do you think these are meant to be the scales? Now that you mention it, they do kind of look like scales. I get it now. The number of scales carved into the stone is the clue. I gave up on Pikachu's voice, so I'm trying to make my voice a little deeper so that Pikachu would have a voice also. I can't talk! The 2 scales would guide us to the secret path. So that means... Yeah, I think we found it. This is the entrance to the secret path. Hey Tim, you found the secret path? You've got to take me with you. Of course. The entrance is just beyond here. Come on. Broken monument. Nailed it! That was where it is. The secret path. Alright, cutscene. So this is the secret path. It looks really convoluted. If we can figure out what the scroll's saying, we'll be able to follow the path without getting lost, right? Let's have a look at that scroll for starters. A yellow circle. That must be a full moon. A half circle in the sky. This must mean a half moon. Maybe the shape of the moon is some sort of clue. A black circle, and as if there's a hole in the sky. Now what would this mean? Come on, that's common sense. No moon in the sky. So in other words, a new moon. Oh, right. The 3 moons. But there's something else that I've been wondering about. Yeah, each picture of the moon has a different color too. Green, pink, and blue. These colors must be a clue too. 3 colors. Something's written here. Let's see. If thou wishest to reach the lake, follow the light of the moon and face the 3 challenges. What do you think that means? Follow the light of the moon, huh? If that's not an important clue, my name isn't Pikachu. Your name is Sparky. What does it say down there? Let me see. The night of the full moon is the beginning, and when thou witnesseth the split moon, the lake shall bestow its blessings. What in the world? Sounds like some kind of riddle. I am good at riddles, actually, surprisingly. I think that's all we're going to glean from just looking at the scroll. We still need more info. There might be clues among secret paths as well, like those Pokemon statues in front of each path. I bet they're important. Good point. Well then, let's go have a look at those statues. Yeah, I'll make a note of anything we notice about the statues in my case list too. Let me help too. If it's anything about Pokemon, I'm your go-to guy. Which path does the scroll show? I should use my stylus. Sorry.
Those statues need to be checked.
There's nothing special on the bottom screen. It's just basically the same thing as... It's just basically the same as what the inventory is. Or something like that. Stunfisk! I don't like Stunfisk, but I might as well check you. What's this brown Pokemon statue? Oh, that's a Stunfisk. You will find a lot of them near water. They'll give you a jolt of electricity if you step on one. Be careful. There may be some around here. Be careful, Pikachu. Just who you think you're talking to? You should be the one keeping an eye out. Statue of a Stunfisk. And then up here, Phoebus.
What is that?
Self-professed
It's
island
alive,
protector.
right?
Sorry.
So it's you again.
What?
Pull yourself together, buddy. This happens to you all the time. You need to be more careful. There, all better.
But it still doesn't look so good.
Nah, Feebas just look like that. It's their natural state.
Is that so?
I suppose it looks healthy enough.
It's dangerous out there with all this fog, so you should really stay put.
It seems to be anxious about something.
Right. Let's see what it has to say.
What are you so riled up about? Phoeba! I know that some people pronounce it Phoebas, and I pronounce it Phoebus because they're both different pronunciations. I think they're supposed to be called Phoebus. Maybe. That's how I always pronounce it anyway. What? The lake is in trouble. And you need to get back. But what if you get hurt again? Oh, I know. Phoebus. We're heading to the lake, too. Why don't you come with us? Phoeba! About the Pokemon statues, about the wounds, about the fog situation. I already know everything about the Pokemon statues. Phoebus would just say, "Oh, fine. I'll talk to Phoebus about only that." You don't know anything about the Pokemon statues around here? Phoeba! It says they look like they were modeled after Pokemon that live on this island, but it doesn't know what they have to do with the scroll. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what we can find. That was all. We don't need to go onwards from here. Do you think this was a Pokemon statue too? It's hard to tell since it's all busted up, but there's some blue coloring left on it. Broken statue. And then the statue of Tropius, or Tropius, whatever you say. Its green leaves are really well made. Yeah, it's almost as if someone just shrank the Tropius and put it there. Statue of Tropius, or Tropius. I'll just say Tropius because that's how I pronounced it. That's it. You've checked all the statues in this area. Let's try and figure out that riddle on the scroll. Stylus is right here. And I'll show you the bottom screen.
We've checked all 3 statues. Tell me, does the scroll mean anything to you?
Scroll mean anything to you? What's the relationship between the scroll and the statues? I think it was this one first. And the statues right here. I don't remember.
You think that's right? No, that's not right. Something not clear? Then you should check your case list.
Well, I might have been right about one scroll, but... Oh, yep. I know. This is right. And this is supposed to be it. Or not. Fine, I'll check the chance list. I'm too lazy to do it. But apparently I need to.
Then you should check your case list.
Yeah. I hate doing this, but I'm going to. It's because then some people would think that I'm just a beginner, even though I'm pretty much almost a master. Text on the bottom, text on top, 3 colors. So the 3 colors thing was right. Then something about the statues. It's only the statues that is not there. So that I would have to guess. I'm just looking at the bottom screen while you guys are not able to. Alright, so
Checked all 3 statues.
I only have to guess because I have no idea.
Mean anything to you?
Because I think this was right because I did see that being the right one, and then the statues, I think it's this.
Do you think that's right?
See, there was nothing there. I don't know which one is which.
Then you should check your case list.
Oh, wait. So this and this.
Do you think that's right?
Yeah, I need to guess 6 times on this because
That's not right. Something not clear? Then you should check.
I checked the case list and there was nothing that was the same thing as these. So I believe it's this again. Oh wait, I already looked at that. This and this.
Do you think that's right?
Okay, one more time.
No, that's not right. Something not clear? Then you should check your case list.
This. Dang it. Running out of options. I think I guessed this already.
Do you think that's right?
Oh wait. Dang it, it's the other way.
That's not right. Something not clear? Then you should check your
I don't
case
remember
list.
what I guessed, so I'm trying my best. Because I looked at the case list and I couldn't find anything. There we go.
Of course, the colors. One of the pictures that's on the scroll has a background the same color as a statue. So let's take the path of the statue that has the same color as on the scroll. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
But I already know it. It is green, pink, and blue. What? I thought that was it.
Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check your case list.
Or maybe it was because I know the first one's green and then it was blue and pink. That's not what I did. Yeah, I knew the first one was green.
If we put the moons in the same order as on the scroll, you'll get full moon, new moon, and half moon.
Look behind me just in case.
A green, blue, and then pink. Now we know which path we need to take. We'll start with green. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. So, the path we should take is this one. Because Tropius is green.
Tropius is a green.
Or Tropius. Yeah, of course it's Tropius.
Take the path with Tropius' statue.
So, Tropius is this one.
Sure this is the right way?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'll solve the puzzles and breeze through this maze.
Pikachu, look underneath you!
Huh? What?
Danger, don't touch.
Pikachu, get out of there!
I want to see what happens if I fail.
Shocking experience.
Glad you're okay, Pikachu. Those Stunfisk were too slow with their little shocks. That's why I don't really like Stunfisk. Another fork in the road, Tim. Check out the scroll and see what the second color is. Which is the second path? I already know. The second path is blue. This is a statue of Ducklet. The statue's color has all peeled off, but we have seen this Pokemon before. Statue of Ducklet is blue. But apparently Wingull is white, even though I see some blue on it. And then this Pokemon right here is Timber. You've seen Timber before.
Hey, Tim!
Take all the statues around here. Let's try and solve that riddle on the scroll. Case notes. Which is the second path? I said... Sorry, it somehow doesn't read.
It looks like the second color is blue, but the statues have lost their color, which means we'll solve it once we know the color of the original Pokemon.
But I already know the color. I just didn't get it because Ducklet is blue. Wingull is apparently white. I don't like this. And Timber is apparently pink.
That's right. Perfect. Now
Even though I see Timber as brown, not really pink.
what do you think? Which of these paths should we take?
Sorry, I forgot about that option. The path is this one. Sorry if you guys didn't see that.
Ducklet statue.
The next one I won't show you the bottom screen, and I'll just tell you which Pokemon statue it is that you really need to take. I'm good at Pokemon, so I know what the color should be. There are 3 different paths again. There are 3 colors on the scroll, so this must be the last riddle. Just a bit more to go, Tim. Which is the 3rd path. It's pink. Lost. They are supposed to be called Shellos. Lost? We're investigating this area. Do you think you could tell us what you know? About the fog situation, about Shellos' shape? Nah. There's a statue of Shellos. Seems like several of them live in this area too. Even though they're called Shellos, not Shellos. That I know the pronunciation of very well. You're right. The statue is quite a bit bigger than the real thing. Hey, Tim. There's something about the Shellos that I've noticed. Huh? What's up? Take a close look at the statue of Shellos and compare it with the real thing. Oh, the shape of their horns are different. Why would their shapes be different? Shellos may have some characteristics that we don't know about. We should ask Milo.
Yeah.
Here we are. This should be the last riddle. We're almost at the lake. Only a bit more about Shellos. Shellos is an interesting Pokemon. Its shape and color change depending on where it lives, or the water quality of this area. Huh, I bet it would be interesting to compare the differences. I wonder what they look like. Well, right now, I think they've found 2 different ones. Blue and pink. That was all. Grotto. This one right here. And they make it sound more lazy. Grotto. It's really Grotto because of the enemy. It's really Torterra that sounds like that. Nothing to ask. I just want to see you. And this is Grotto. Yeah, we just saw one over there. I wonder if the statue used to have the same coloring as that Pokemon. Statue of Grotto. I guess this is a statue of Azumarill. All of its paint has fallen off though. All of these Pokemon statues must have been made a long time ago. Statues of Azumarill. That was all. Let's reach back to the beginning. And wait for Pikachu. Because we have figured it out. Come on.
How could the last color be pink? Do you see a pink Pokemon? We really need to figure this out.
The pink Pokemon is Shellos. Or Shellos.
Oh? So why do you think it's a pink Pokemon?
Milo said it. Oh, wait. I need to talk to Shellos, apparently. I already know the answer, yada yada yada, but I need to talk to you about Shellos' shape. Yeah. Oh, there's another one right there. And then Growlithe. About the lake. And that was it.
A bolt? Of no brilliance.
A ball of brilliance if you wanted to remember. Now we can talk to him. Oh, so you can press X to also talk to Pikachu. That I didn't know, so I didn't even have to tap. We've checked all the statues in the area, yada yada yada. Yeah, although I thought we did, so dang it.
Body's getting stiff. Therefore, I do aerobics. It helps me relax and clears my head. When did the last color be pink? Do you see a pink Pokemon? We really need to figure this out.
Shellos. And then why you think it's Pikachu Pokemon? Because Milo told us and Growlo told us about the water supply.
Shellos' color changes depending on the water quality, right? When this statue was made, the water quality here must have been different. That's why it was a pink Shellos.
I still don't get why it's called Shellos.
Which path do you think we should take?
Which path should we take? The Shellos one.
Perfect. Now we can go straight to the lake.
So now we can go right, and that's where we would end off. And that would be the farthest point I've ever made. Lake Capucci.
I can't see anything through all of this fog.
It makes it a little difficult to investigate.
Poliwag, are you okay?
Surprisingly springy. They sound so cute.
Doesn't look like they're injured at all.
Good for them, but what about me?
Sorry, Pikachu. But where did they come flying from?
I don't know. From somewhere over there.
Hey, Tim, look at that.
Masquerain. Sorry. Masquerain has charming eyes. Very pretty too.
Hold on. Are Masquerain causing the fog?
It sure seems like it, but why?
Hey! Masquerade! What's going on here? You gotta stop the fog! What do you mean, no? Is something out there? Seems like they're worried about outsiders. Should we too?
Wow. Look at that.
Thanks for helping, Phoebus.
Yeah. But still, I thought it was Phoebus. Phoebus. Alright, the fog's cleared up. But why were the Masquerain causing the fog in the first place? It seems they were trying to keep their friends hidden from the scary Pokemon that started living on the lake. A scary Pokemon? Is that the cause of all the wounded Pokemon? I imagine so. Let's figure out what it actually is. What you have to do is you would have to talk to everyone in order. I did that, but I would talk to Phoebus. You did great earlier. Thanks to you, the fog has cleared and we can investigate around the lake. Phoebe! About the scary Pokemon. Were your wounds from the same Pokemon that attacked the Masquerain? Phoebe! It was so foggy it couldn't see who attacked, but it does remember the body being collapsed. My pincer, it says it hurt a lot. Yeah, you do have to talk to everyone in order. They say it showed up here one day and it has been attacking any Pokemon that gets too close. It's so angry it won't listen to anything they try to say to it. Angry? What would that be? A fishing rod, but it's broken. It's useless like this. Oh, you have to look for the items, of course. Don't go back. An empty bottle. Wooden chunk. Well, the wood has a white paint on it. It could be a useful clue to have, so let's hang onto it for now. I'm looking closely so that I can see if there's any other item. What a gash! It's as if something like took a chunk out using huge claws. Math! This gash was also caused by the scary thing. Whatever it is, we're done for if we get attacked. No kidding. We'd better be careful while we investigate. What was that sound? Look over there. There's something splashing in the water. Let's see what it is. There it is, right there. What in the world is that? Is there something in the lake? I can't see it too well from here. Phoebe! You will go check it out? It's dangerous. He's right. I appreciate the thought, but we should really wait and see. Phoebe! Hey, Phoebus! Phoebe. Chucks things aside with its pincers. Phoebus, you okay? Hey, are you alright? Phoebe! Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. No need to be reckless, though. Still, now we know who the scary Pokemon is, thanks to Phoebus. This is how far I've gotten, actually. Before my battery died on my 3DS, and the phone didn't cause me to upload the video, so I had to, of course, start over. But ever since, it couldn't even upload a single video, so that's why I do this instead. That's true. Thanks. Phoebe! So, Walls was innocent after all, but still, what's wrong? I just wonder why a Crawdon is in the lake. I've never seen a Crawdon in this area before the fog came in. A Crawdon is causing trouble. When it's not even native to this item, not naive. What does it all mean? This is worth looking into. What's the truth of the fog situation?
Make sure to keep an eye out for clues. Did you get testimony from the Pokemon?
We need to get testimony from the Pokemon. This is how far I've gotten. Polly. About Crawdon. Polly. No, you won't have to leave the lake. No worries. He's right. We'll figure something out. But until we do, just stay away from the Crawdon, okay? Nothing here. Polly. You were playing with your pals, but then Crawdon suddenly attacked, huh? Polly. Seems like they were worried that Crawdon will throw them off the island, since it's so strong. Don't worry, we won't let that happen. Very strong! And then... So the only Pokemon here are 2 Poliwag, a Masquerain, and Pubas. And where's Crawdon? Right there. And I can't talk to it. Phoebe! No kidding. I was surprised too. It seems like it's very wary of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. Like I thought. About Crawdon. Phoebe! It definitely seems to have a temper. There's no time to stay away from Crawdon while we investigate. And then Masquerain. A red body. Big claws. They say that's the Pokemon that's been chasing their friends. Mass! It seems like Crawdon is short-tempered and to begin with. Even when the masquerade tried to scare it off with their eye-like antennae, it just tried to attack them. So all they could do was create this thick fog and try to hide their friends, huh? Short-tempered. That's everything. Grada! That was it. I swear that was it. There was only 4. Or wait, I forgot. Milo was also one. Was also the one. About Crawdon. Milo, do you know much about Crawdon? Not really. I've only read about it in books. Apparently, they can live just about anywhere. It can live anywhere. Interesting. Do you think the Crawdon thinks the lake is its territory? If that's the case, we're in trouble. They're very protective of their homes. Getting it to move won't be easy at all. Territorial. Things just keep getting better, don't they? That was it. And we can't talk to it, apparently. Is that it, or do we have to talk to these guys again? Nope. It has to be it, right? Because I did everything.
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdon attacked them. Now, why would Crawdon do something like that?
Dang it, now I completely forgot. Territorial. Short tempered. That was Masquerade who said that. Oh, dang it, wait.
No, that's not right.
Very strong. Can live anywhere. Dang it. Territorial, dang it. That's what it was, territorial. It was territorial.
I get it. Crawdon's is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Yeah, there was. The clues were broken fishing rod. Oh, whoops. Broken fishing rod and tree, if that was right.
Do you think that's right?
Nope. Broken bottle and
No,
tree.
that's
If that's not right either, then it was broken fishing rod. So it was this, and then the broken bottle.
Do you think that's
Apparently not. Broken fishing rod and...
no, that's not right.
Oh, because the tree was it attacking. So it was broken fishing rod and broken bottle because it stepped on them.
Do you think that's right?
Really? How is that possible? I looked at everything.
Not right.
Maybe it was broken bottle and tree, but let me try.
That's no, that's not right.
I swear I looked at everything.
Do you think that's
That is impossible. That is impossible. I looked at everything. Oh, of course, there was this. Well, that was simple, more simple than I thought. I looked at everything except the wood box fragment that I thought I looked at, but apparently I was, I just haven't seen that because, of course,
for some reason this
apparently, I don't
Crawdon
know.
thinks the lake is its turf? But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues?
That was everything, I believe. It got to the lake by the tree and the box. There.
What? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees. Which tells me
Yeah, of
someone
course,
put
because
into that
I
box,
completely
then
forgot.
brought it to the lake.
Sorry, apparently I didn't look at everything and I was just not looking around the outside of the place or something like that. Maybe my mind was created. I don't know. I'm not going to be short tempered like that Crawdon was. Crawdon was the one who was wounding all of those Pokemon. Yeah, this would prove that Walls is innocent. Thanks, Tim.
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Let's head back to Walls' place and let Brad know about what we've found. Sure. Even though Crawdon is still there to attack. Brad, Walls isn't the culprit behind the fog situation. Now, do you think you're jumping into conclusions? What do you mean by that? It could have been Walls who captured Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake. Why do you always think that way? Walls is a Pokemon researcher. Even if he's been disgraced, I bet he could get a hold of a Crawdon very easily. But that's... If you insist that Walls isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof. Okay, I promise I'll find evidence that proves Walls' innocence. In that case, I'll search for undeniable evidence that proves he is a culprit. Let's see whose theory is correct, Tim. I can't believe what I'm thinking right now. He's tall and he's as skinny as Slender Man right now, but he's not Slender Man. I know that for sure. Of course, Slender Man can't be in Pokemon. That would be pretty scary. Just unless we can find the culprit who brought Groudon to the lake, Brad is not going to change his mind. I agree, but who could have done such a thing and why? Hey, Tim, I'll stay by Walls. He's not showing it, but this has got to be hard for him. Understand, leave the rest to us. Alright, back to the investigation. Prove Wall's innocence. It's funny, any button would do that.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, you really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here.
Who brought Crawdon here? Just like saying, who's that Pokemon?
Wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, those are large pieces of wood.
Oh, I know. They're going to fix the bridge. But that doesn't explain why they're carrying a flag. Oh, watch where you're going. What's its deal?
They're just really focused on their work.
I know who the culprit was. Anything with boxes, that guy's the culprit. Wonder what that flag was. Looks like the flags the inhabitants of this island will have in front of their houses. Maybe the chief of Timber Transport can tell us something about the wooden boxes. We should go ask him. He is the conflict! Flag. It's a flag that the chief had. The luggage in front of the bridge had the same mark stuck to it. You're right. I wonder what that means. Let's go ask the chief. Doom, doom, we can finally start fixing... Oh, yeah. We can finally start fixing the bridge now. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to investigate the far shore of the lake. About the flags. You mean the flags over there? Those are landmarks for Timber. What do you mean? If you want Timber to carry the boxes to the right location, you need to lead them. with a flag that matches the mark on the box. Now that you mention it, each flag has boxes with the same mark nearby. Oh, you only need to guide them once. Well, from the second time onward, all you need to do is put the flag at the right place and they'll figure it out. Pretty smart, eh? What's on your mind, Pikachu? Could that be that could it be that the culprit used this whole flag system to have Timber carry Koraidon to the lake? Sorry about my burps. I'm not woozy, just saying that much. I'm not drinking beer. It's just because I jumped off the brake wall and swallowed too much of the water by the waves. Which it was not good for me, but I had to anyway because it was really wavy that side. The timber transport, they're definitely strong enough, and besides, nobody would look twice if they were carrying a box through town. It does make more sense than to assume Walls somehow managed to sneak the box all the way to the lake by himself. Let's check with the chief himself. About Crawdon. I'm sorry, but I don't have any idea who the culprit might be. I mean, you'd think I'd notice if there was some weirdo wandering around with a big box. That figures. How could someone carry a big box without anyone noticing? But the box Crawdon was in. You're saying that Timber could have carried a box with Crawdon in it? Do you think we're responsible or something? No, of course not. It's impossible anyway, just like I said about the looking through everything. See, Timber would never be able to take a box to the lake. There's no special mark for the lake in the first place. What? If you don't believe me, go check the bulletin board near the docks. It has a chart with all the marks we use, plus a record of all the packages we've gathered. Alright, let's head to the town then. Okay, so he isn't the culprit. I thought he was. At least the fog situation's gone. There's this guy again. Is the investigation going well? About Crawdon. Some of my buddies have headed to the lake to see if there really is a Crawdon there. I swear, the lieutenant doesn't know how to give us a break. Oh, jeez Louise. Just like Louise right there.
Yes.
What's wrong? About Crawdon. Crawdon was rooting all those Pokemon? Who would do such a thing? Can you think of anyone at all who might be responsible? No, I can't imagine anyone living on this island who would do something so terrible. Uh-oh. Oh, that was X. I thought I was pressing A and I was like, uh-oh. A button might be broken, but nope, it was my X button. Come to think of it, do you know where Laws lived? You knew where Laws lived, didn't you? Is he a friend? Oh, not really. I just visited his place a few times for business reasons. You mean regarding construction of of the resort? Yes, I wanted to see if he was willing to part with his property, which we need to continue with the plan. He definitely wasn't interested. Well, Crawdon. Sprint! You don't know any Pokemon like that. Well, yeah, it's not native to this island. I don't know anything about Crawdon. Don't ask me. I'm not a Pokemon with smartness. Just like a certain Pokemon with smartness is. Well, just like a certain Pokemon that would have smartness. Quack! I still don't get why it's quack. Why it's quack and not duck. Quack! You want to go talk to Crawdon to calm it down. I'm not sure if it's the type to just sit and listen. I would imagine that. Crawdon having a cup of tea with Pokemon. Did something happen? About Crawdon. There was a Crawdon at the lake? Never heard of such a Pokemon. I guess I'd better stay away if it's that dangerous.
How's the investigation?
Oh, Tim, it seems like things are a mess. Do you know him? Yes, he's the son of one of the boss's friends. We came to the island together. Ah, so that's why you were looking after him. Hey, Pikachu, am I being self-conscious or is Brad glaring at me? I bet he's just jealous. Don't worry about it. Oh, Tim, you were gone for a while, so I was getting worried. Sorry about it, Amanda. It seems like things are really getting exciting. Is there anything I can do to help? About Crawdon. So, Crawdon was the one hurting all the other Pokemon. Who brought it here? Police investigation. Brad is saying that Mr. Walls is the one who brought Crawdon to the island. Is it true? I can't say for certain, but I just can't believe Walls is the culprit for all of this. About Brad. Are you close to Brad? Really? No, I only see him from time to time at crime scenes. He's so friendly and funny. Friendly? Funny? Well, we haven't seen his good side then. And we can't go onward from the back place. Whatever. Old guy right here. What's wrong? About Crawdon. To think that someone would bring such a dangerous Pokemon to this island. Why would they do such a thing? Fletch. Hi, Fletchling. Do you know anything about Crawdon? Fletch. Because I'm asking Fletchling like that because I had a Fletchling that evolved, Tim. I could call him Tim, but I'm deciding not to. You're going to have a look at Crawdon. Well, be careful. Crawdon! I'd imagine Crawdon was just swinging at it with its paw and it goes flying. Oh, there's a Azumarill. I heard the fog cleared up. About Crawdon. Crawdon? I've never heard of it. Is there really such a Pokemon at the lake? How about a Azumarill? Man, Fletchling. Oh, I haven't even... Oh, alright. It has a lovely bubble pattern. Yet, for me, I don't even think Azumarill are very useful. Has anyone commented yet? No one. Alright. And you can comment if you want. I'm just playing Detective Pikachu because I haven't played this far yet. About Crawdon. Real? Don't be scared. As long as you stay away from its territory, Crawdon shouldn't attack you either. Nothing. No one else, apparently. Unless there was something back there. Nope. Just our speedboat. Unless there is someone there here. Wingle. Rider of the ocean breeze. Yet so pretty it has blue ends to its wing. Wingle! About Capucci Island. Go! Lots of good food, huh? The island does have a lot of nature, but I bet they don't need to worry about food. Ah, there was good food all around. Oh, dang it. Go!
I have to get back on that boat. Hey, any chance I can fly back with you? That was a bad idea.
Maybe make it with two Wingle. That would be a better idea. So no one on the contrary. Because I talked to everyone. How about Brad? About Crawdon. Walls has to be the one who brought Crawdon to the lake. Maybe this is his way of getting revenge against Pokemon. And society in general. You can't prove that. You shouldn't accuse him of things without any evidence. Say whatever you want. The truth will be revealed soon enough. Oh, dang it, dang it. Oh, whoops. What was it say?
You.
How's your investigation going, detective? Sorry, I can't show my quotation fingers even like this. Can't I can't do it. It's pretty hard. About Crawdon, about the police investigation. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to search the far shore of the lake. We'll find conclusive evidence there. Mark my words. About my Amanda. Oh, Inspector Holliday introduced me to Miss Amanda a while back. Speaking to her just fills me with inspiration. A very smart, observant lady. Uh-huh. I hope this doesn't inspire him to spout any more brilliant theories. I think it's her. I know Milos isn't the one. I know it's not this guy. Because he didn't say anything.
Hey,
Oh, I haven't talked to Manectric yet. Hey, don't you need to follow Brad? Maniac! Oh, standing guard, huh? Well, good for you. About Brad. Brad went to town to get testimony from people, right? Maniac! We're about to go too. We won't let you lot have your way. Nothing about Crawdon, apparently. I could go inside, but what about Tropius? Pew! Oh, Pia. Pia? Seems like it doesn't know much about Crawdon. It's a Pokemon that's never existed on this island before, so that's not surprising. Talked to almost everyone. The only two I haven't talked to yet was Milo and Walls, and then that would be everyone. And I don't know. I can't go upstairs. I really wanted to. I know you'll just be able to find the real culprit. I just know it, Tim. About Crawdon. Why did the culprit bring Crawdon all the way to the lake anyway? Maybe because whoever it is wanted to get rid of all the Pokemon there. But we will get to the bottom of things if we keep up our investigation. The world is not forgiven. I know that's what. I'll try to give him his normal voice. The world is not. Nope. The world is not forgiven of those who have made mistakes. About Brad. It seems Brad is determined to make me the culprit. Walls can't be the culprit. Why does nobody believe him? It's the same as the accident at PCL. The masses believes the media and had paid no heed to my words. Heed to my words. How about Crawdon? It was not I who brought Crawdon here. It would be too difficult for Walls to carry Crawdon to the lake all by himself. And even living this close to the lake, it would have been pretty obvious if he had been lugging around a box big enough to fit Crawdon. That's a good point. I wonder how the culprit was able to get Crawdon to the lake. I swear that was it. There's only one more police force, though. And then afterwards, that would be it. But I don't know where he is. Brrr! Brrr! Hey, good luck on fixing the bridge. I'm counting on you. Timber! Oh boy, I think I figured it out. Maybe Timber did that, maybe. I did talk to everyone, I thought.
Now, if you ask me, Brad is a chump. Huh? You don't know what I mean? Well, it's nothing that you kids should know about.
I was surprised main actor didn't attack him there. I swear that was it. Could I go back up the path? Head to the lake. I have to talk to everyone, and that's gonna be tough for me. Oh, there you are.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 12. Use those legs while investigating. There's no better way to gather information while getting a good workout at the same time.
I was really talking to the chief because I keep forgetting that X is right there. Do you need my help with something? About Crawdon. The lieutenant told me to come verify that Crawdon was really here, and well, indeed, as you said, there really is a Crawdon in the lake. What walls? The lieutenant said Walls must be the one who brought Crawdon to the lake. I imagine it's only a matter of time before he makes that arrest. He's gone. Crawdon is not there anymore. Where'd he go? About... Oh, I already talked to you about it. So did I to you. Everyone there seemed to know about it. Head back to the secret path, apparently, because there are some people that, or Pokemon that I haven't talked to yet, and I think Grotto might have an idea. How about Shellos? Nope, nothing. What is there left to do? I talked to everybody, I thought. And Crawdon is not there anymore. What is there left to do? I talked to everyone. What else did I not talk to? Who else did I not talk to? I meant to say. That was it. I talked to everybody. I talked to Luis. I talked to him. Talked to Spritzy. Talked to Tropius right there. Talked to the chief. Talked to Walls, Milos, even this Pokemon right there, which is Manectric. I talked to these two Timber. I have no idea. I talked to everyone. How about this? I don't know what to do. Did that. You know what? There's something else I didn't check at the lake, but I'll check the flags first. Flag with the circle mark, and then I saw the flag with the square. Oh, that's a square. I meant triangle. That's not what I meant to talk to. Square. X and the diamond. Oh, that's the triangle. No, not you. Not you either. Flag with the triangle mark. Bulletin. Of course, I had to look at that. Is this the record that the chief was talking about? It looks like it. Of course, I should have done that first. Looks like it. That should tell us more about the luggage Timber delivered last week. What do you think this is? It's got some. It's got these marks on it, together with names. Looks like a list that tells us where each box of luggage goes. The marks on these boxes are for specific houses. Mark for the lake. It doesn't exist after all. Just like the chief said, huh? Oh well. Collection records. So a record of all the packages that Varied here received here. What does it say? 2 triangle, 1 square, 3 X with a diamond, and 1 circle. What does that? I wonder what that means. Two of the first flag. Leave all your luggage to us. Timber transport. There's a recruitment ad for timber transport. There wasn't even a market for the lake at all. Maybe it wasn't Timber that carried the box after all. Who knows? Let's check to make sure all the packages were delivered as scheduled anyway. Good idea. You can also see if they noticed anything when they received their packages. I should have checked this first. Where did the collected packages go? I heard the fog cleared up about last week's deliveries. I received 2 packages last week. That was scheduled in the bulletin board. I didn't notice anything unusual about my stuff, but was there something else? I remember Timber were carrying around a big wooden box that day. I wonder what was in it. What? A big wooden box? About the large wooden box. Yes, it was. I'd say maybe double the size of the Timber. That was it. Box that size could probably hold Crawdon. Did you see where Timber delivered that box to? I saw them head in the direction of the bridge, but that's it. Sorry, I'm not more help.
Seems like this package was delivered properly.
Check mark on that. Hey, hi, how are you doing? What's wrong? About last week's deliveries. I received 3 packages last week as scheduled, a camera and a tripod and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. I just wanted to take pictures of this island's natural splendor before the construction for the resort begins. About the tourist resort. There's some talk of building a resort here in order to really show off the nature. Luis is the head of this project. The nature here is very unique and precious. So if a resort were to be built, I imagine sorry, wrong button. Got a swarm of tourists. This project might make life easier for us, but we would also be losing some important things. Personally against this whole resort thing. Curses! I guess not everyone is thrilled about the plan. We know how many packages we got. Let's check the records though.
So,
3.
the number of packages delivered does.
On the bottom screen, it shows that 3 of the things were delivered. Cool. And now we need to check out the one on the square and the one on the circle. Is he guilty or not? Oh, you are the guy. Did something happen? About last week's deliveries, I have ordered a record player, but it was busted on arrival, and I couldn't use it. Or it was like. I make dumb sound effects and I'm sorry. Oh, that's too bad. I went and asked the chief to see if he could fix it for me, but he said it would be too hard. Luis was saying I need to order in replacement parts. I'm sorry, parts. Luis? She was there too? About Luis. Luis was with the chief too? Oh yeah, she was helping him put the stickers on all the boxes at the dock. Luis is such a kind person. Alright, let's check the testimony with the records we have. Bottom screen, I'll show you just because
Yes,
of the
this
new viewer.
package was delivered just like it says.
Yes! That leaves one more mark. The circle. Maybe the circle would be the one who would be guilty, even though that circle mark was Walls' place. Apparently. But he can't be the one who is guilty. There it is.
So, Dr. Walls is behind all of this?
You know I can't divulge sensitive information like that. Well, hi. Still investigating, are we?
Cutscene.
It's no use. I've got this case practically closed.
Don't
Oi.
be so sure. There are still a lot of things to look into. You're investigating the case too? Anything turn up? Yes, there are quite a few things. Oh, well, good luck, Tim. Spritz, spritz, spritz.
What's wrong? Catch a cold? Man,
Spritz.
you know what? I think it's Spritzy's scent. It's too strong. It's making you sneeze. I guess having a sensitive nose isn't always good. See you around, sneezy pants.
Oi. Don't make fun of him.
What's going on with you, Mid-Entry?
It sounds like a dog when it sneezes. That's pretty weird. About my neck trick. Wow, it seems really angry. Yeah, it seems like it was offended that my neck trick didn't like its scent. It wasn't trying to offend. Walls, I have a question, and I don't want you to be guilty of it, but let's see. But that's pretty funny. My neck trick was sneezing because of the scent. The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes. About last week's deliveries. I didn't receive any packages last week. I wasn't expecting one either, since I hadn't ordered anything. Well, he got nothing. He got no delivery.
How many? That's not the same number that's in the records. What do you think is going on? I'm confident we checked all the marks. And it appears that Walls is missing one package. We really should look into that.
One package is missing. So he wasn't the one who did that. There was one box that was for Walls, but where has it gone? Maybe Crawdon came in that missing box? Who knows? Let's go see what Walls and the chief have to say before we come into any conclusions. The world is not forgiving. Oh, I already read that line. About the missing package. According to the records, there was one box to be delivered to you, Mr. Walls. You say that, but the fact remains that no box was delivered to me. Maybe the chief made a mistake. This is getting us nowhere. Maybe we should double check with the chief. The chief not meaning the police chief. They mean the bridge building chief. How would Timber do that?
All right, Menetric, you know what to do, don't you? Oh, no, not my hat. You were supposed to fetch.
Okay. I think Pikachu was trying to play. Oh, hi. You're done. Oh, you are done. Cool. Indeed, we have. Brad was the first one to cross, too. About the Missing package. What? A package addressed to Mr. Walls has gone missing? Yes, actually, Walls said he wasn't expecting a package at all. Maybe I messed up the names on my records. I sure wish I could check with the timber about this. I can do that. I'll get the info in no time. Timber, what did you do? Timber! This has been a lot of work. There are a few things we'd like to ask you. Do you have some time? Brr? About the missing package. Brr! There wasn't anything for Walls, but the records show there was one delivery. Brr! Whoa, watch it with that log. No need to get so defensive. We're not doubting you. In that case, did you carry any kind of box or anything to the lake? Brr? It says it did carry a box with a donut-like mark on it. That's a circle. Do they mean like a ring? I don't remember seeing a mark like that anywhere. About the donut mark. What do you mean by a donut mark? I don't see it on the mark chart. Brr! Hey, calm down. I said we're not doubting you or anything. We might have better luck just going to the lake ourselves. Donut mark. Donut? Brr! About the missing package. Timber! I see. Seems like they didn't deliver anything to Walls' home after all. Brr! You took one box to the lake and it had the donut mark. Don't need to ask because the right one was telling the truth. Maybe the chief of timber transport knows something about the missing box. My battery is running low, so I can't live stream for any longer. I did say I would live stream for around 2 hours. But seemingly, well, maybe I might be able to, but I don't know. We'll see. We're done fixing up the bridge, so we should be safe to cross now. About the donut mark. A donut mark? Can't say I've ever seen one. What's that got to do with the case? The chief doesn't seem to know anything about the donut mark. So it's a mark that only the timber know about. How strange. Maybe we'll find out more if we investigate the lake. About last week's deliveries, no need to ask. I just asked. About last week's deliveries, apparently. We recorded all the luggage that came in by the boat last week in our records. Luis helped me with the sorting, so there shouldn't be any mistakes or errors. Seems like it would be difficult to get Timber to carry a box without the two of them noticing. A culprit could have used some kind of trick. Let's ask them about the sorting process. About sorting the packages. Oh, she helped out with sticking the marks onto all the packages and boxes. Did anything strike you during the whole process? Well, now that you mention it, Louise didn't have that smell that she usually has. Huh? What smell? Well, you see, just after we finished putting everything on record, I noticed I'd forgotten something in my office and needed to get it. So you left the storage area. Yeah, but only for a few minutes. The thing is, when I got back, Louise didn't have her usual scent anymore. It was weird. The scent that disappeared. Is this related to the case in some way? It was Spritzy, probably. Although I doubt it, because Spritzy is too small. Wait, where did she go? Oh, right. Definitely. Wait. No, where is she? She was right there. Where did she go? And where did the chief go? Oh, there you are.
Yes?
I mean the police chief. Woo. Is something up? Oh, hi, Tim. I just got word from my company. They want me to head back on the next ferry. Oh, I see. I'm sorry I can't see this case through, but I wish you the best of luck in solving it. About Luis's condition. Is everything alright with Luis? He seemed tired. Oh, it's just I've hit a bump in the development plan. I've probably been focusing too much on it, but I just can't afford to have it fail. Please don't overdo it. It doesn't seem like an easy job, that's for sure. How about you, Spritzy? And something happened to Luis. About Luis. Sprit! Oh, you're heading back on the next ferry. Sprit! Oh, don't you worry. I promise we'll solve this case before then. Really? I thought that was weird. Talk to you, talk to Azumarill, talk to you, talk to that guy. So, the chief is not there anymore. Where's the chief? Oh, he's at the other side, of course. I mean, the police guy, I don't know. Okay, I talked to everyone here. Is that all? Please tell me. If, please tell me that I've done everything. Yep. Cutscene time, I believe. Please tell me there's a cutscene. Nope. Oh, Phoebus, it's you. Or, yeah. So, it's basically the same thing, but this is the other side. What's up, Phoebus? Phoebe! You've come chasing after Crawdon. Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? Phoeba? Huh? Are you looking for someone? About Milo. Milo isn't here right now. You see, one of Milo's friends is being accused of bringing Cardon here. Phoeba? We're worried about Milo and his friend too. I hope we can clear things up soon. Phoebe! Thanks. If we need someone to have a look underwater, we'll let you know. Fee! What's that? You saw something strange just now. What's that? What's this strange thing? Fee! Phoeba! Whoa. Oh, that's definitely a piece of wood. You went and found this for us. Thanks, Phoebus. That same piece. About that piece of wood. Phoeba! Yeah, this piece of wood might be useful for our investigation. Hey, Fletchling, what are you doing here? Helping with the investigation? Well, thanks. Fletch! You poked a dirty rag and was floating in the lake. That was floating in the lake. But it turned out to be a Pokemon. Maybe it's talking about Phoebus. Fletch! You gave it some medicinal herb as an apology for poking it. Come to think of it, Wall said the reason he was coming to the lake was to gather ingredients for his potions.
Well, look who it is. Your timing is perfect. It seems Dr. Walls is indeed the culprit.
Aye.
They say there's conclusive evidence.
Evidence that we pulled out of the lake.
Is that?
Yes, it's the symbol for Dr. Wall's home. This proves beyond a doubt that he brought the Crawdon to the lake. And it's all I needed to see.
Why?
Tim.
Time to accept the truth, Amanda.
It's too soon to give up. Let's keep investigating.
Walls won't be able to feign innocence once he sees this. Seems like I've won our little contest, eh, Mr. Detective? Does this guy will go all of this way to be a jerk?
Hang in there.
This doesn't look good for Mr. Walls, but if you think he didn't do it, I'll trust you. Tim, please don't give up. About the evidence. All this on the blue tarp is the evidence the police collected. Why don't you have a look? The island finally can have some peace. About the mark sticker. No, this mark is the one used for Walls' home. It seems like that he was the one who brought Crowd onto the island after all. Still doing your own investigation? The sticker was found near the wooden box. Maybe Walls forgot to pick it up. Why was the sticker just left lying around? I wonder. While you're wondering, talk to everyone here. Now I know where the chief went. He's going back to the other place. Crawdon is guarding the dock. So the donut... Yeah, this is the same mark. Was this guy's problem, seriously. I hope Walls doesn't get even more depressed by this. About the mark sticker, Walls must have received the wooden box from timber and then secretly carried it up to the lake. But Walls didn't know anything about the wooden box, and besides, can he really have carried a box that big to fit Crawdon all the way to the lake without anyone noticing? Oh, you're still not satisfied. Well, it doesn't matter. Walls is coming with me on the next ferry out of here. About Brad about the sticker. Why would the sticker be at the lake? I honestly knew nothing about the Crawdont. I want to believe Walls, but unless we can figure out the mystery behind these stickers, Brad won't be convinced. Yes? BRB. I mean, be right back. Right back. Sorry, Pikachu. I'm Pikachu stuff. I'm back. My room is actually getting warmer, so I might be turning on the fan after this live stream. Sorry, Pikachu. Stepping on his ear. Yeesh. I can sense the thermal energy in this. I know you'll be able to find the real culprit. I just know it, Tim. About the mark sticker. Was it true that there was that type of sticker at the lake? I don't want to believe it either, but it's true. It was the same mark as the flag at the house. Walls isn't the culprit. I bet that sticker was put there by the culprit to frame him. Yeah, it might be a good case there. About Brad. My neck! So Brad's in Walls' home. I hope nothing bad happens. Still doesn't prove me that much about the mark. Oh, whoops, I should have gone back. I should have talked to the chief. Going back. We're done fixing up the bridge, yada yada yada. That was it. There has to be more than that. Oh yeah. You think you could tell us anything about the donut mark? Brr! Well, the bridge is fixed now. We can head to the lake and check it out for ourselves. There's something else I haven't checked yet. Oh, of course. This is all the evidence we collected at the lake. You're free to look at any of it. But please don't remove anything. This looks like a bunch of trash. It's too early to decide that, Tim. Come on, let's have a look. Look at that soccer ball. A soccer ball. Maybe somebody forgot it here. You may have something to do with the case. Make a record of it for now. Wonder what these wooden chunks are. There's some white paint on the back. Well, better make a note of it anyway. Ah, white paint. Let's make a note of that. Pretty big. This could have been the box Crawdon was brought in. Wonder what this plate was for. It's pretty dirty, that's for sure. Why was that mark in the lake? According to Walls in the timber, there never was any package for Walls. There must be some kind of trick or something. That's it. Is there something about these wooden pieces? Yeah, I was thinking, couldn't these wooden pieces be part of the box Crawdon was brought in? Yeah, the one with the donut mark? That's right. Each one has this white paint on it, right? If we fit the pieces together, maybe it will make a donut mark. Maybe we should give it a try. How can we make a donut mark? Well, I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but it's about time to open up your taste notes and think about this. But I have to go now, so I'm not really going to open up the case notes right now. But thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. though, and this time I mean it for the live stream part because it was the first time in a while that I've been uploading Detective Pikachu. So next time in Detective Pikachu, we'll figure out more about what's happened to walls and how this box was broken, even though it's pretty obvious. Well, actually, about what what the mark means, and something like that. Because I did get all of the marks. So see you guys then. Bye. See you later.